difficult to get. Value is linked to difficulty. If you want something that is valuable, you need something which is difficult to obtain. The fact that you just said you wanted it quick and easily shows that your whole mental model is fucked. You shouldn't be thinking about quick and easy. You should be thinking about hard, suffering, pain, going through it. That's what you should be thinking about. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because when it is done, then everyone's going to know that I went through something difficult. Why do you want it to be quick and easy?
You're right.
You understand how
it defeats the mind. It defeats.
Your mind is broken. Your mind is broken. I say that life as a man is exceptionally difficult. I say the most beautiful and the most terrifying thing about being a man is you're born without value. Society doesn't care about you. You're only going to be cared about based on how useful you are. You have the chance to build yourself up and become a superhero if you're prepared to do the hard work and be indefatigable enough to never quit. But if you're going to stand around and wait for a handout, nobody's going to ever respect you. I think that the world's never going to think you're important unless you make yourself important. I think you get to decide what character you want to be in this movie, which is your life. You can decide if you want to be a comedian or a musician or a fighter. You get to decide what you want to be, and if you work hard enough, you can become it. It's the denial that's going to hold you back the most. The people who go, yes, I'm wasting my potential, those are the ones who have potential. The ones who stand up and go, I am wasting my potential, I could be anything, and I am not that yet. They have a chance.
Good day, my friends. Traders. Let's dive in. Start with the classic, of course. Here's some Bitcoin. We made history. Here's some history in the making as we speak. As of yesterday, $100,000. It made it, guys. This was anticipated. Of course it was. It's a solid number. You got to reach it. It's a level and a threshold that had to be reached. And it was necessary. What can we expect? I expect some little bit of consolidation. I expect 10-10. Yeah, something like that. I don't see a drop happening right now, guys. It's too necessary, you know. We got some things bolstering this, you know. I expect it to even rally further. Don't be surprised if it goes to like something crazy, you know, within the next year or two, maybe 120, something to that effect. It's very, very possible. I don't see a full retraction happening. You know, it's already in the midst of its pullback. I think if it was going to sell, it would have already done it. It was just scraping the 4,000 and change, right? That right there. So I wouldn't trip too hard, guys. You know, keep holding, hodl on, right? Expectation, I don't know, 10-10 maybe. That sounds like a solid number. We're in new territory. Who knows where it's going to go, you know? So there is no statistic to fall back on because this is all uncharted territory, and this is all, you know, new spots to explore. So this is just hold it and see where it goes. That's all. Moving on. Got some oil. I believe there's an OPEC meeting today. Sorry, I'm doing this, making this content a little bit late. So this drop could have been because of the OPEC meeting. That's very possible. It's 1:20. I think they do it at 12 Eastern time. So maybe it was just now, and that could explain this drop. So that being said, you know, I should have freshened up before doing this, but I'm in a rush today. So what can we expect? Potentially settling. Yeah. Right. Let's move up the time frame a little more. What else we got? Oh yeah, okay. So it's here we go. I expect a retest to 67. It could pop for a second. Back to 70. No, that's a little steep. That's too much. Expect to settle around 68. It could even test 67. And we could even rally and head back up. It's possible. I'm leaning a little bit towards energy prices going down. You know, once again, as soon as Trump gets into office, this stuff is gonna. In a good way, though, guys. So get your short positions ready. That's what I'm expecting. Moving on, here's some gold. My favorite. Predominantly what I talk about. Let's go. Okay, everything's closed up. These are all alarms. I can actually get rid of, well, at least one of them. Yeah. Uh, I'll just get them out of the way for now. Yeah. Okay. So, um, this sucks, and I'm going to explain why. Um, okay. So I'm going to talk about this. It's a large, like 3-4 day time frame, maybe more, about a week worth. So we were expecting the big drop, right? Expecting the big drop, a retest. We're still waiting for this moment, and this is not the move that we're waiting for. Made some money from it, yes, but that's not the move we're waiting for. Okay, so it was about to make the drop, right? I think it was like right in here or there, something like that. South Korea had this, like, had a coup or something, um, a failed coup attempt, something like that. That affects it big time. Um, there was ceasefire with Lebanon and what is it? Lebanon and Israel. That's no longer in effect, so that would bring it back up. Um, the coup brings it up. The Trump coming to office brings it down. There's one more thing. We expected some movement from the Powell meeting with Chairman of the Federal Reserve yesterday. He actually didn't really speak on anything. It was all a very filler talk. It did nothing to the direction, so stayed still. So war in Ukraine, that brings it up. But then there was the interview with Zelensky talking about readying peace talks and how he's never been offered a position in NATO. Word for word. That's what he said. That brings it down because if he's not in NATO, that's less chance of war. Less chance of war brings gold down. This is all mass psychology, right? So all of this is taking effect in this big conundrum of gold's not picking a place to go. It's not picking a lane. So we just sit patiently. This could be it. Get the scribbles out of there. That could be it. I doubt it yet. I believe that's a little bit of connection. I do think it's going to pop once more and then probably drop. We're waiting for either pop up or pop down. This is the big money making double up move that we're all waiting for. Like, I would like this to be the potential drop, but unless it breaks 22, like, I've already closed my positions. Unless it breaks 22, I'm not hopping back in. It does look like there's just no speed to this, right? It's possible. It's possible. 1:20 Eastern Standard Time. Maybe. I think a test of 22 to 20. That's more in the cards. Yeah. See, right now it's on 5 minutes. It's a make or break moment. I'm not seeing this. I don't. It's Well, we're gonna find out, right? We're gonna find out. But I don't see it happening today. I do. I think it's gonna pop back up a little bit. I also think globalists are starting to accept the fact that Trump is coming to office, and that's gonna bring down gold. Anyways, long story short, without getting into a big conspiracy comment section, um, you know, it did break trend, but we're still testing, right? It needs to break that to choose a direction. To be honest, I think 2640. I think that's likely, and then maybe down. You know, there's a lot of traders that seem to agree with that. Careful with the comment section, guys. Like, don't believe everything you read. Find your own strategy. Run with that. Get a couple people under your belt. Govern your own destiny when it comes to this crap. Anyways, long story short, expectation. We wait. Patiently wait. Look for your proper positions, guys. Massive profits today. Very excited about it. Trying out a new trader. I actually feel pretty stupid for not using Meta 5 in the first place. But you know what? I will say this about Trade. It's excellent if you're a beginner for margin trading, it's right up your alley. But if you really want to really start making real profits, I'd recommend Meta 5, guys. Anyways, long story short, you want to improve your portfolio. Top margin trades on YouTube. As always, good luck.